All right. So, what are classes and objects in Java? So, let's start with classes. So, classes in Java basically consist of three important things. First is variables, second is constructor, third is methods. So, let's start with variables. So, variables are basically used for storing the data, and we also call them as fields or properties. So, this is where basically we store the data, and then comes the constructors. So constructors are also like methods or functions, but the name of the constructor is same as the class name, and these are invoked automatically when you create the objects of the class. So this will be more clearer as we go through the video. And next comes methods. So methods can have independent functionality, and it may or may not use variables which are defined above. So let's see how the structure of a class looks like. So here we have a class book, and in this class book we have two variables. So as I mentioned, variables are used to store data. So we have two variables, title and author, and these two variables will basically store the data for this class book. Then comes the constructor. Notice that the name of the constructor is same as the class name, and in this constructor basically we are initializing the value of these variables. So we are setting title as hello and author as ABC. Then comes a method display details. So it is not returning anything. Basically we are simply printing the title and author in the console. Then comes the main method. So in this main method, we are basically creating the object of book class. So the object of the book class is created using new keyword. So we have the name of the class, then the name of the object, which is book one in this case, and new book. Basically, this will create a new object. Okay. And as soon as a new object is created, the constructor is automatically invoked. So when this constructor is invoked, it will initialize the value of title as hello and author as ABC. And then we are calling the display detail method using the object. So book1 dot display details method, and this method should print book title hello because the title value is hello, and author ABC. So let's see like what is the output of this. Okay, so you can see that output is book title hello and author is ABC. So what are objects in Java? Objects are nothing else but the instances of the classes, whereas classes are just the blueprints. So let's understand this with the help of an example. So say for example you have the book class, and inside that book class you have properties like title and total number of pages. So basically this book class will just tell you what are the properties and behavior of the book, but this is not an actual book because this is not storing any value. It is just telling you like what are the properties of the book. Okay, and consider object as an actual book. So this actual book will have values. Say for example, the title is Harry Potter and total number of pages are 500. So I hope the class and object concept is clear to you. And one more thing is classes do not occupy any memory on its own. As I clearly mentioned that these are just the blueprint. It is not storing anything. Objects are actually storing the values. So therefore the objects consume memory, classes don't.